A video has been shared in social media, showing the moment of the deadly Russian missile and drone strike on a residential area in Ternopil city in western Ukraine on the night leading to November 19. 9 strikes were registered during the attack captured in the video, according to local Telegram channels. A large Russian drone and missile barrage killed 10 people and injured dozens more in Ukraine overnight, officials said Wednesday, as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy was due in Turkey for talks on finding a settlement that might end Russia's invasion of his country. All the 10 dead were in Ternopil, Interior Minister Ihor Klymenko said. The nighttime attack hit 2 9-story apartment blocks in Ternopil, according to Interior Minister Ihor Klymenko. Emergency crews were sifting through the rubble in daylight to find any survivors, he said. The upper floors of the residential building in Ternopil were torn away in the attack. At least 37 people were reported injured, including 12 children. Russia fired 476 strike and decoy drones, as well as 48 missiles of various types, at Ukrainian targets overnight, Ukraine's Air Force said. President Zelenskiy confirmed multi-storey residential buildings had been hit in Ternopil, and said others may be trapped under the rubble. Every brazen attack against ordinary life indicates that the pressure on Russia to stop the war is insufficient, Zelenskiy wrote on the messaging app Telegram. He called on Ukraine's allies to step up pressure on the Kremlin to end its war of invasion in Ukraine.
Звідки багато? Не. Диви. Вони багато. Ось. Господи. Звідки багато? Не. Диви. Вони багато. Ось. Господи.
According to Ukrainian military analyst Alexei Kopytko, the significance of the recent strike on Novorossiysk is comparable to the sinking of the cruiser Moskva or Operation Spiderweb. This incredibly successful Ukrainian operation inflicted catastrophic damage on air defenses in southern Russia. The main result of the recent impact on Novorossiysk may not be exactly where most people were focusing yesterday. One of the affected areas is the home of the 1537th Anti-Aircraft Missile Regiment. The regiment's publicly disclosed strength is 2 S-400 battalions and a Panzer S-1 battalion. This does not include other equipment. Satellite images in this area recorded between 5 and 12 deployed S-400 air defense missile system launchers. Aucenter M.T. Anderson analyzed the imagery from November 11, 2 days before the strike, and noted 7 deployed S-400 launchers, not counting other equipment. Then confirmation emerged that drones from the SBU Special Operations Center, a destroyed 4 S-400 air defense missile system launchers, an early warning radar, and a target designation radar. There could have been up to 12 launchers in the affected area. Even if some of them were decoys, there was at least a division of S-400s and a certain number of Panzers in the immediate kill zone from the strike and the detonation of the missile storage facility. What does it mean? Damage. Firstly, the potential one-time damage is comparable to the cruiser Moskva and Operation Spiderweb. Secondly, with a high probability, these are the largest one-time losses of air defense systems, especially the S-400. Conservative Oryx data records 19 damaged or destroyed S-400 launchers over the 3.5 years of war. In reality, the number is higher. This single strike could increase S-400 losses by 20 to 30%. Consequences. 1. The sheer number and quality of missed missiles in Novorossiysk is the result of the systematic thinning of Russian air defense and missile defense assets in the south, in Crimea and in the occupied Kherson and Zaporizhia oblasts. This highlights the lackluster state of defense along these vectors. The 4th Guards Red Banner Army of the Air Force and Air Defense Forces of the Southern Military District is responsible for defending the Crimea-Rostov Oblast North Caucasus Theater. It is primarily this army that is being reduced to rags and degraded, our troops being degraded. Evidence has been obtained that the super-powerful Russian air and missile defense system in the super-strategic region cannot withstand a combined attack by the Ukrainian defense forces at a depth of approximately 430 to 450 kilometers. This implies that, specifically in the Novorossiysk area, all military entities, sanctioned profiteers, and other malicious elements are completely suicidal. The entire oil transshipment network in Novorossiysk/Tuapse exists until Malyuk and friends finally decide to impose sanctions against them. Such a strike could also be launched from another direction. This gives us something to think about, especially for the Indians. The gap now needs to be plugged quickly. Options are limited, and there aren't many reserves. We'll have to further reduce the troop cover at the front. For some time now, a hypothesis has been circulating: the increase in the number of successful strikes against Russian troops and targets at medium range is a consequence not only of the increased capabilities of Ukrainian forces, but also of the declining density of Russian air and missile defenses in the operational rear. Some have been knocked out, and the rest have been diverted to defend privileged positions in Moscow and St. Petersburg. That is, an application for a cascading increase in problems. A recent General Staff report announced the destruction of another Niboyu radar station in Crimea.